I didn't think letting go would land me here, in the woods, at a cabin, alone. There's something funny about silence. It doesn't feel peaceful at first, it feels loud. I keep telling myself this was a creative retreat, but honestly, it felt more like an escape. I didn't have a plan, I just packed my gear, booked a place, and left. I needed space, not to figure everything out, but to admit that I didn't have to. The next morning didn't start with peace. It started with nothing. No noise, no plans, just a slow, quiet ache. I walked around like maybe movement would shake something loose. All I felt was stillness. The kind that doesn't calm you, just confronts you. There's a kind of stillness that doesn't ask you to be okay, just present. I wasn't looking for a breakthrough, just a quiet place where I could stop pretending I was fine. I didn't say much, but my heart did. And maybe that's where healing begins. Not with answers, but with honesty. And just enough grace to sit still and be found. It's strange how our bodies keep moving even when our minds haven't caught up. You can chop vegetables, wash dishes, follow a recipe, and still be grieving something you haven't admitted you lost. That was me, trying to turn routine into refuge. But here's the thing about silence. It doesn't stay outside. It finds a way in, not to punish, but to reveal. In the middle of doing something ordinary, the question found me. What if this wasn't a setback? But I didn't answer it right away. First, there was a cat. I saw it out the window, small, still, just sitting there. And something in me paused, not out of pity, but because for the first time in a while, I was seeing something other than myself. I stepped outside, not to save it, but maybe to remember I could still care. Sometimes the most ordinary interruptions are the ones God uses to speak the loudest. Not with answers, but with presence. And in that moment, something inside me moved.
You know, I've been thinking, what if this wasn't a setback? What if this was the clearest answer to a prayer I've been asking for the longest time? I didn't leave, I was let go. And maybe that was the only way I could leave. I keep saying I want to build something of my own, want to make space for God to help me create what He's called me to do. But I kept showing up to a version that no longer fit that. And it's actually kind of interesting. When you ask for clarity, God doesn't whisper, closes the door, firmly, but gently. And it's not to punish you, but protect you from staying small. I didn't lose my purpose, no. I lost the place that I used to perform in. And now I get to ask myself, what do I want to build? Not what makes me safe, not what makes me impressive, but what keeps me honest. Honestly, I'm actually starting to believe that being let go might have been the kindest thing that happened to me.
This isn't just my story. Maybe it's yours too. Maybe you've been let go. Not from a job, but from something you thought would last. A plan, a role, a person, a version of yourself. And maybe it left you feeling disoriented, discarded, even defeated. But I need you to hear this. Being let go doesn't mean you've lost your purpose. Sometimes God lets things fall apart so you can finally stop holding together what was truly never yours to carry. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're being reshaped. So, no, I don't have a big comeback story yet, but I have something better. I have peace. I have purpose. I have the next step. And so do you. You're not alone. You're not done. You're just becoming.